The following portion of Daytime is sponsored by the YMCA.
Thank you, Cindy. The YMCA wants you to get up and get active, and the extra long summer days provide a wonderful opportunity to get your family on a healthy and fun fitness routine. Not to mention, the YMCA's Y Diabetes Prevention Program will have positive long-term effects on your life. Maureen Chiodini is the Wellness Director from Tampa Metropolitan YMCA, and she can tell us more about all of this. Great to have you here.
Thank you very much. I'm glad to be here.
Let's first talk about kids and what happens to their activity levels during the summer, because a lot of people think, oh, they're running around, they're, playing tag outside. Not so much anymore these days.
Unfortunately, usually quite the contrary. If the kids are left to their own well-being, they're usually sitting around, they're usually playing video games or watching TV or being entertained by some kind of a screen. And that's where we want to change a little bit of that and get them up, get them out, get them playing, and get them in a supervised or organized type of activity, because we know they keep going if they're prompted. They love to play. It's just getting them up and getting them started.
It's getting them motivated.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and
Absolutely.
Then, like you said, once they're up and they're doing it, they'll continue to do it. I have so many of my friends who talk about their summers spent with their families at the YMCA's, because there's so much going on. Tell us a little bit of the activities that families could do together.
Well, we essentially serve cradle to grave. So you think about it, you walk in, you can stay together. You can go do a family fitness class. They can do yoga, or they can do a class together, Zumba, or the kids can run to the pool. They can go play basketball. Mom and dad can run to the fitness area, or they can run to group exercise. So they can stay together, they can separate. Plus, we've got youth sports all summer long. We've got basketball going on, so we've got the kids in organized sports if need be, if the parents choose to do that. So all kinds of activities going on.
Hey, what happens to the body if it stays inactive over a long period of time?
Well, your body's meant to move. It's not meant to sit still. So essentially what happens is everything shuts down and goes a little bit slower. You lose a little bit cognitively, so you don't think as well. You're not as quick on your feet. You may lose a little bit of step in that learning process, and you also are going to probably gain weight. And we know that weight gain is certainly not good for anybody. We need extra fat to keep us warm. Down here in Florida, we don't need much help keeping us warm.
No, we don't need we don't need that much help keeping us warm. Tell us about the recent Healthcare Innovation Grant. What is this exactly?
Well, that's a great thing. The YMCA of the USA was just awarded $12 million to take our diabetes prevention program and drive it into the Medicare and Medicaid communities. So essentially to serve some of our older adults or anyone on Medicaid. And the prevention program, diabetes prevention program, is a lifestyle program that's been around for about 20 years now that has proven to be very, very successful in a one-on-one basis. So if you've got a doctor and an exercise physiologist and a dietitian treating you, you're really successful at staving off diabetes. We've been challenged to take it to scale, put people in groups and let the groups motivate. And of course, if you're working in groups, it's going to save an awful lot of money.
Of course.
So we've been doing it here in Tampa about 2 years. We've been extremely successful. The Y's been doing it around the country in 63 different cities for a little bit under 2 years now. Much more successfully, actually, than the one-on-one treatments because of the group dynamics.
Really?
And now we're challenged just to take it out a little bit further, to start looking for Medicare and Medicaid recipients to add to our groups is what it's going to be.
Absolutely wonderful. Yeah. Maureen Chiodini, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you,
It's
Lindsay.
great to hear about all these wonderful programs.
Thank you.
And hey, you can get more information about the YMCA, one of our favorite places, by calling 813-224-9622. Or you can go to TampaYMCA.org. Still to come on Daytime, make your office a happier place. We'll find out how with a management expert's advice.
The preceding portion of Daytime was sponsored by the YMCA.